Hello there, Scrappy Names fans. How are we all today? I have another 12 by 12 layout here that I am sharing. It is for the Anna's Craft Covered June Sketch Challenge. There's the challenge there. You can see that all right. And I have done a traditional layout, no mixed media, of my daughter and her school friends when we had a pirate dress-up day. So I'm just using the Kaisercraft, gosh, I can't even remember, Fiesta collection. So there you go. You can just see it there what I'm using. So just taking the little tab off the bottom. My baby's sick. Come over here. All right. So I wanted to use this strip here with, I can't even remember. Gosh, this layout was done a little while ago. I apologise. It does have something written on it. You'll probably see it in the close-ups. I think I do end up using it. I originally was going to use it, as you can see, on that diagonal, because in the sketch there's that sort of diagonal pattern. You can see one sort of clear side and one sort of shaded side of the sketch. As you will see, I do end up changing it massively. So I mark out here where I'm going to put my photo, and then watch me as I completely cover that up. So I was trying to go with some colours that were a bit piratey, a bit fitting in with the theme of the page. So as you can see, that back piece there is of some feathers, so I just went with that, as well as that squiggly line, different coloured pinks and oranges and things piece as well. These are just to put behind the photo. Now I fuss around a little bit as to what I'm going to do. I had a plan and then changed it, as per usual. So what I actually do is, as you can see, I cut a strip of those feathers and I'm just fussy cutting those out. I don't necessarily cut them individually, I think, as such, sort of in block patterns for the feathers, just to stick around the photo itself, just to make that layered background that's in the sketch as well. Alright, so I save you the hassle of seeing me fussy cut all of that. Alright, now as I said, I do fuss around and it does change. I do change my mind. I had a plan in my head of what I wanted to do, and then I did, I think from memory, have changed it. And I think at one stage I actually stopped filming because it was like, this isn't going the way that I like. But that's okay. I am a Gemini by nature, so we can't make a decision. And sometimes when I do, I question it. So that was this. I do really like how this layout ended up coming out. I do, in my plan, wanted to use some washi tape because I hadn't used my washi stash for a bit. And originally when I started back at scrapbooking a few years back, washi was like my favourite thing. So as you can see here, I'm just going to play with some of my washi pieces. They are to match the colours as well as to give that sort of piratey kind of look, like I said, so like the black and things like that. So what I do is, as you can see, I've just changed it. I'm covering over where I stenciled out, I penciled in my photo was going to go. And I'm just going to do my different coloured washi strips. I try to make them as even as possible, but at the same time I'm not too phased if they're not. Alright, voila, magic, it's done. So there you go, you can see all the washi strips there. That's to give that, in that sketch, that shaded part of the bottom of the sketch. That's to give that piece. I was playing around originally with an idea to put another piece of paper, but changed my mind, obviously, again. Now, from memory, the sketch does have a tag in it, it looked like, so I was trying to fit this in. I think this is just an old Amy Tan tag that I picked up a long time ago from Spotlight. These tags I think I randomly got or something, but I just, at first, just couldn't get it to sort of go the way I wanted it to. See? So there's a few bits edited in and out there. Alright, so I think I'll roll with that. And I've pulled a lot of bits and pieces in from my stash as well as from last month, May's Kitaholic kit, some of the ephemera pieces and stuff I put on. Alright, there you go. So I've got a little tag there. Again, just out of my stash. I know, how indecisive am I? I'm sure you're watching this going, oh my God, girl, make a decision. But it, Once I got it going, I think it worked. But yeah, decision making is not a good skill of mine. But yeah, it worked in the end. As I said, it's bright. It's a very bright and vibrant layout. I really liked how the washi strips worked. I think, you know, that gives a different element to the sketch. It's not just another pattern piece of paper. So yeah. Now finally committing to where things are going, and I'm sticking down my layers as such to mount my photo on. Yep, so I did mount the photo again. I've got a thing with doing that at the moment. I'm not sure. It seems to just give it gives some dimension to a 12 by 12 layout like this, where there's no mixed media or anything that catches your eye. I think it bumps up the photo obviously off the page, so it doesn't sort of sit too much against the background. You know, the photo is telling the story, so that should be the focal point. That's my theory when I'm scrapbooking. And now these stickers, I can't tell you where they're from. I got them randomly in a mixed bag of embellishment stuff that I got off one of the scrapbooking garage sale pages on Facebook. So yeah, so I'm just going with some colours. Like I said, I've tried to stick with things like oranges and blacks and things like that tie in that pirate look. It also is part of the photo as well. And these dots were on the sketch as well. Oh, here we go. I'm using some wood veneer triangles on there. You'll see all this a bit closer, I think, when I do the close-up for you towards the end. Right, just making these tricky little buggers sit. Now, these wood veneer pieces, as I said, came in my May Kitaholic kit. Don't know why, I just like the balloon. It seemed to work. On that little ephemera piece I just put down in that right-hand corner. And these here are also from the main kit. I will have a look until you give me a second. Hang on. Yeah, so they're from the Chamel lines. Recently, not sure what. All right, so put some journaling on that. So I ended up not using any of the tags, and just noted down documenting what this memory is, which is a dress-up day, as I said, for my daughter's book. And picking some sticker pieces from that Kaisercraft sticker sheet that came in the paper pack that I got when they have their Friday Frenzy sales. I brought a couple of packs of different ones, not just that one. All right. All right. Now, just doing my title here. I'm using some glitter thickers, I think. Yeah, I think I use, just trying to decide which one to use, actually. Yeah, so I go with the glittery coloured ones. And my title's just called Ahoy Matey. Perfect, really. Oh, that's right. And the top of the sketch had like this strip of something there and a tag type thing. So that's what I'm going to put there. Just layering up some washi. Yeah, so some of my washi hasn't been used for a bit, and I've discovered that they don't always, you know, the adhesive doesn't always stay stuck, and sometimes they come off in thin strips, so I have to fight with them a little bit. All right, so just putting my title on, as you can see. Thought the gold also pops out a bit more off the page, so you can see it, as opposed to making it sort of just black. And every pirate loves a bit of gold, a bit of treasure hunting. Oh, this glue drives me nuts. It always seems to get stuck, so I'm always fighting with it. It's great to use. I must admit it was a good buy. I brought it, I think, from Lincraft, and it wasn't too expensive, but ugh, it's the only problem, is that it always clogs up on me. So just popping the last of these things down. My embellishments and whatnot, and then this layout will be finished. As I said, it looked like it was probably more tricky than it needed to be, because I changed my mind on how I wanted to do things, but I had a rough idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to use some washi because I haven't used it for a while. That was simply all I wanted to do. So I just wanted to incorporate that a bit more into the layout, and I just went from there. So and matched the colours up a bit and tried to go with the theme thing, which is, you know, pirates and all those sorts of things. Yeah, so nice and easy. What are we, the 27th of June, so you've got a few more days to jump in on these June sketch challenges. So just pop over. For this one, it was Anna's Craft Cupboard. So you just pop on over, and I think on Facebook or maybe a blog, just search it, I guess. And we go from, and you can have a look from there. Ah, my little strip piece. There you go. I added in. I told you I did. I just couldn't remember where. And we are pretty much at the end of my layout now. So I do hope you enjoyed this 12 by 12 traditional type layout. I will be back with another mixed media one, I think, in a few days, I guess. So yeah, give me a like, thumbs up, all those sorts of things. Let me know that you've enjoyed watching this. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next process video for you. See you later, guys. Bye.